Okay, I think I am on live now. And if you guys can see me on, can you comment and let me know that you're there? I think that'd be wonderful. I don't see any. Oh, I see some people now. Okay, I will start. Hello, my name is Shannon. I am from All Things Newly Rustic. I'm also a content creator for Redesign with Prima. And today I'm going to show you how to apply this transfer, which is called Botanical Rose, and it looks like that, onto here. Now it's a relatively big transfer. It's 24 by 34, so this will probably take us like most of the hour to do. So I'm gonna get started, and then I'm gonna talk through the process while I'm doing it. And if you guys have comments or anything like that, leave a comment below. In fact, you guys can leave a comment now and say hi and let me know where you're from. My name's Shannon. I'm from All Things Newly Rustic. And so we're going to start putting the Botanical Rose transfer on now. So I have laid it out here so you guys can see where I am, like general idea of where I'm going to put it. So we're going to start with the top one. This transfer comes in 3 separate sheets. I've had this transfer for probably 2 years now, so I'm very, very excited to be using it as we speak. So we're gonna start at the top, and I'm gonna be using a transfer tool to use this with. Now, these transfers also come with one of these as well. And I'm not sure just yet, but I might be using that also. So we're going to start with this. And so these transfers come like this. They have a plastic sheet, and you have to take the plastic sheet off. Like that. So we're going to take the sheet off. And I apologize if I'm blocking you for a moment while I put this on. You want to make sure when you're putting your transfer on that you put it in the right place to start off with, because once it's there, it's kind of committed. So I think you're kind of committed once you stick this. So I think we're going to start here. Can you guys see that okay? If you're just joining me, my name is Shannon. I am the owner of All Things Newly Rustic. And today we're putting on Botanical Rose on this tall 6-drawer dresser that I've been preparing all week. Now, this is painted with Benjamin Moore paint, and it's an ivory color, and I wish I remembered what it was called, but I really don't. Okay, so I'm going along here like this with my transfer tool on the very top part. I'm going to be working my way down. Now I'm trying to stabilize this drawer also. It has slided on me, but I'm trying to stabilize it so that I don't rip the transfer or anything. You don't have to press super hard on your transfer tool, and anytime you can, please take your time. It will be so worth it, I promise. Okay. Can you guys see this okay? And if anyone's there, just leave a comment below. Let me know where you're from. I'm from Canada. I'm from a small town in High River, Alberta. In Alberta, Canada. And today was actually like one of the most beautiful days here. And I finally feel that spring is coming. We've had a lot of snow up here. So I'm just going lightly along. the edges, and I'm going to work my way down. I just want to see where I'm at right now for how much it's adhered so far. And so far, so good. So I'm going to keep going. And once again, this is Redesign with Prima's Botanical Rose. You can buy it on the Redesign with Prima site. You can also buy it through your nearest retailer. They have a list of retailers. If you put in your postal code, I believe, they'll be able to give you a list of retailers where you can go purchase this transfer from. And if anyone's there, I'm not getting any comments, but if anyone's there, just comment, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from today. See, I'm just pressing on the top part from now, and then I'm going to work my way down because there is a bit of a lip here. So I want to make sure that I don't cut it at all. So this is coming off quite nicely. So I'm just going to keep working along the top part here. And kind of in the middle. And I don't mean to block you if I am. Now, I do find the bigger transfers do take a little more time, and that's okay, because once you have a good, nice transfer on, I promise you it will be worth it. So, we're just going to take our time with this. So, it's coming off really nicely. And right now, I'm using Botanical Rose Transfer, and it comes in 3 sheets. It's 24 by 34. And I'm applying it with Redesign with Prima transfer tool that looks like that. And so if anyone is just joining me, my name is Shannon. I am the owner of all Things Newly Rustic, and I'm also a content creator for Redesign with Prima. And right now I am applying this botanical transfer on my own dresser that I've been preparing all day. Or not all day, all week actually. Okay. Now, I want to see, okay, this still needs a little work up here because it is pulling off. When you're pulling off the plastic part of your transfer, don't rip it really hard because you might rip the transfer with it. Just take your time. If there's a piece that you need to go back and use a transfer tool for as well, you can do that. But don't pull the plastic too hard. You might rip the whole transfer. Just go easy and just go take your time. No big deal. Alright. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that, but it is coming off nicely in one sheet. But it's still sticky here, so I'm going to just keep going along. And also take your time not to press too hard on your wood or on your piece of furniture because you might scratch the furniture. You might also rip the transfer. That's important not to do it too hard. And just take your time. And I am holding the drawer stable because this drawer is sliding just in and out just a tiny bit. And now, right now, I'm going on the lip of the dresser. If anyone's on, say hi. My name is Shannon. I am from All Things Newly Rustic. And I'm also a content creator for Redesign with Prima. And today I'm using Botanical Rose Decor Transfer. Now I've had this transfer for about 2 years. I'm not sure, I know it's an older transfer, but I finally found a piece of furniture to use it on. So I'm so happy about that. And to show you guys today. So I'm gonna go check on this side, see how this is working. Okay, that side's still a little bit sticky. Okay, now that's coming off nice. They do stick very well. These drawers are not, they're not waxed or anything. They're just painted. I have glaze in between, and I'm gonna glaze the drawers afterwards as well. But these drawers don't have anything on them, just paint at the moment. All right. I think we're getting close to this one almost being done on the top. Anyway, can you guys see it okay? And if anyone is here joining me, go ahead and comment. Let me know where you're from. My name is Shannon. I'm from All Things Newly Rustic, and I'm from a little town in High River, Alberta, Canada. And the weather is so very beautiful here today. And it's about time because we've had a lot of snow this spring so far. So what's the weather like where you guys are from? Okay, that's coming up very nicely. Now, when I'm done applying this transfer, the entire transfer, Botanical Rose comes in 3 sheets. So after this one, we're gonna do 2 more sheets, and it's gonna cover this entire front piece. And we will be cutting in between the drawers here. And I have a brand new tool to be cutting that with. Redesign with Prima sent me a new tool to cut in between here where the transfers are. So we'll be doing that. Like I said, you need a little bit of patience. It does take some time to put on, but they're such beautiful transfers, and they make your piece look beautiful. And when they're done properly, they will last forever. Like, these things really are not coming off. I will seal this with a clear coat when I'm done. Okay, this needs a little bit more in here. So I will seal this with a clear coat, and then I'm going to go over the drawers with a glaze to match the rest of this dresser here. And I will be showing this piece. I'll be showing it on my page, All Things Newly Rustic. I'll also be showing it on the Redesign with Prima page as well. You can kind of see the film coming off the transfer, the plastic part of this transfer. You can see it coming off. And that's how you know. Okay, I think just a little bit more. nice weather today. Where is it? Where everybody else is from also. Canada is very nice today in the prairies, where I am from. That is for sure. All right, there's still a little piece here sticking. Like I said, you can see your transfer coming off. You can see the white or the clear part being removed when you're using your tool. A little bit more here. Okay, that is pretty good. There is the first one. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my cutter, and it's similar. It's a craft. It's called a craft tool. It's similar to an X-Acto knife. You want something relatively sharp to cut in the middle, or else that could also rip the transfer, and you did all that work for nothing. But I'm gonna go along here. Okay. I don't mean to talk, you guys. I just want to be very careful. Hi. Shh. Sorry, guys. He heard something on my iPad, and he thinks it's a doorbell. Okay, so that part is cut, and you take the loose parts and you just kind of put them underneath so they're not seen, so you can't see them, sorry. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna do the same here. Okay, I'm just cutting on the very bottom and then evening it out on the drawers here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay. Oh, and I did kind of rip one part, but I'm going to fix that with another transfer, so no worries about that. And I am going to seal this with a clear coat, so. Okay. Okay. I did rip accidentally a piece here, but I will go back and I will put another transfer in there to cover that, like a transfer of the similar color. So I guess don't do it too quickly like I've been telling you guys not to do it. Okay. Next transfer is this one. So it does come in 3 sheets. Okay. And if anyone's there, you can comment, say hi. I would love to hear from you. Okay, I'm putting on the second sheet of the Botanical Rose transfer. So that is lined up right there to where the letters are, to where the rose is, and that looks pretty perfect. Okay. Okay, same process. We're going to use our transfer tool. We're going to work our way down. I'm taking the top drawer out only because I really need to hold this other drawer here. Yeah. Okay, so you should just stick your transfer on. You're just joining me. My name is Shannon. I am from All Things Newly Rustic, and today I am using the Botanical Rose transfer. So I like to start at the top and then work my way down to the bottom, especially if it's on a lip like that. They're relatively easy to use. I mean, I like to take my time. I like to take my time with the transfers always. So I'm doing the top down because there is a bit of a lip, but the lip's really straight, so I'm happy about that. And I do see on this transfer there is a piece missing, and it must be on the other part, but I can fix that too. I can put some letters in there from either another transfer, or I can try and match the paint down there. So yeah, that piece came out on a piece on the plastic, but that's okay because I can match it all. So do your transfer, apply your transfer from the top down. That's how I like to do it. Especially on a bigger transfer like this, you don't want it to rip or anything like that. So just go from the top down. Make sure this top piece is adhered a lot. If you're just joining me, you can say hello in the comments below. If you have any questions, let me know. My name is Shannon. I am from All Things Newly Rustic, and I'm a content creator at Redesign with Prima. And today I'm using the Decor Transfer called Botanical Rose, and it looks like this. It comes in sheets of 3, and it's a 24 by 34. And so I'm applying it on a 6-drawer dresser. Like I said, it is a big transfer. It's a very nice transfer. And I have nothing on this right now. I have no wax or anything on this, just paint. And I'm using Benjamin Moore paint. And I wish I could remember what it's called. It's an ivory. It's an ivory something color. But I am going to be glazing these drawers after. I didn't want to put the wax on. I didn't want to glaze them with the wax before I applied the transfer. But I will be putting a clear coat on the transfer after this, letting it dry for a day, and then going back and glazing the drawers. And this is Botanical Rose transfer. You can get it on the Redesign with Prima site. Or you can also get it at your nearest retailer. If you go on the Redesign with Prima site, they also have a locator where you can find your nearest retailer to buy the transfers. And you should always shop local whenever you can. I'm a small business. I appreciate that, and I know the people that are around you do. But if it's not accessible for you, you can get them on redesignwithprima.com. Now, the bigger transfers do take a little more time, especially a transfer like this big of strip, but it's okay. We will take our time with this, because you don't want to rip it. You want it to last. You want it to be on your piece of furniture for a long time. That's why it's also important to seal it as well. Okay, I just wanted to see where I'm at with this top part that I've been working on. Okay, it still needs a little work. And Redesign with Prima's transfers, they make it easy to work with. They're pretty easy to work with. You don't want to press too hard. You don't want to scratch your wood. You don't want to scratch the paint, and you definitely don't want to scratch the transfers. So just take your time. Be patient. And you can see the white part starting to come off where your where the transfer has been put. So this piece is also coming off nicely. But like I said, the bigger transfers do take time, so just take your time, be patient. You don't want to put all that work into it and have it not work, so. Like I can see the transfer peeling off on the clear part where the transfer is adhered to. This clear plastic part. That's how the transfer comes on. And that's what protects the transfer from it getting ruined or dirty. Anything like that. Okay, keep working along the top. It still needs a little bit more work. And I don't see any comments. I'm not sure if there's any comments or not, but I absolutely don't see any comments. But if you have any comments or questions, leave them below and I'll answer them. And you can also personal message me on my Facebook page at All Things Newly Rustic if you have any questions at all. But like I said, I don't see any comments. I'm not sure if anyone's commenting. I do see some people on, so I'm happy about that. And I'm so happy that you're here with me. Today I'm using the Botanical Rose transfer from Redesign with Prima. This is the second sheet that I've done out of 3. And when you're going on doors, go from the top to the bottom. And so this piece ripped off when I was taking it off of the plastic part, the back part of the transfer. But I'm gonna fix that with either another transfer or use a paint. But this transfer is also distressed looking as it is, so I might just like distress it even more. I'm not sure. But it's not a big deal. It is fixable. I mean, things happen, right? And you can kind of see what part of the transfer needs work on also. Because the plastic part of this transfer, if the transfers come off, it will start showing this clear. The clear on the transfer, on the inside part. I'm not sure if you can see it or know what I'm talking about, but you can kind of deter if the transfer is coming off. If not, pull it off slowly and just see. if it's coming or if it's not. But this part you will be able to see when it's coming off. Now I am trying to hold the drawer stable, or the drawer stable here. It is sliding a bit. I'm not sure, I don't really want that. I'm just holding it stable so that it doesn't rip. And now we're gonna start working down here. And I don't mean to block you. And I can tell this top part here, before it hits the lip, I can tell it's almost done. These transfers are very easy to use. If you've never used them before, you should. They're a lot of fun also. You can get them on the Redesign with Prima site. Redesign.com, or go to your nearest retailer. Redesignwithprima.com, if you put in your location, they'll be able to help you find a retailer near you. So, and if you guys are just joining, my name is Shannon. I'm not sure if I'm getting any comments or not, but if you're leaving any comments, I'll be sure to answer them at the end. And like I said, just take your time. Now I'm just working on the bottom part here, while continuing to work on the top of this one drawer. You don't have to press that hard. You don't want to scratch your paint. You don't want to scratch your furniture or anything like that. Oh, okay, there is someone on. Thank you. Yeah, the comments are working. Okay, great. And like I said, after this, I will be sealing it with a clear coat. And it doesn't matter really what kind of clear coat. I've used all different kind of clear coats on these transfers, and they all work really well. And then I'm going to glaze it. I don't know if you can see. I have these parts glazed already, and I have the side glazed. So I'm going to glaze the drawers when I'm done here, and it is going to come along perfectly, I believe. That's the plan anyways. Okay. I just want to get this on the, make sure it's on the lip. And I can tell it's not quite off here. Let's see if that.
It doesn't say you're live right now.
I am live right now. Okay. We're getting there, guys, and then we have one more to do. So we almost got this one top part of the drawer off. Pull it away, pull the plastic part away from your transfer slowly. And if you have to go back and readhere it, like I am right now, that's fine also. All right. All right. We're getting there, guys. So this transfer will take quite a while. Like this transfer is taking me about half an hour. It will take about an hour in total, and that's like nothing compared to the nice piece of furniture you're gonna have with the beautiful transfer on it. So I appreciate your patience, but this is kind of also the funnest part too, because it's your vision coming to life. So I certainly love it. I'm not even sure, like I don't really do furniture anymore without transfers on them, so I don't really know what that's like anymore. They're very addictive. So if you get your chance to go and get yourself a transfer, go and get yourself transfers. You can even practice on little things like crafts and like little crafts and boxes and stuff like that. These things are so amazing. And if you guys are joining me, my name is Shannon. I'm from All Things Newly Rustic. And I will be showing this piece on my page once it's finished. It's not even close to being finished. I also got some really nice brand new hardware for it, so it's going to come along quite nicely. And with this one, this piece tore off on my plastic, on the plastic part. It was already like that when I pulled it off, and that's okay too, because I'm going to fill that, I'm going to paint that, and I'm going to probably fill it with some letters going across here. But this transfer is already distressed looking, so it works out perfectly, I think. Okay. That top drawer is cute. Okay, there's still some on the bottom here, but I just wanted to check the top drawer, and that looks so good to me. I am going to go along the edges. I am going to distress them with a piece of sandpaper. Just a light sand. I usually use about a 400 grit on transfers to distress them. Can you guys see this okay? And if you can't, let me know. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment at the bottom and I'll answer you back. Oh, hey, there's Monica. Hi, Monica. You're late. I'm doing the Botanical Rose transfer on my dresser here, and it's working out really good. No, it was 7 Eastern time and then 5 o'clock my time. 6 o'clock your time. But it's okay, because I still have one more sheet. I still have one more sheet to go. I was worried. I didn't know if my comments were working or if anyone was on. So I'm glad they are now. But like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, please let me know. You can private message me on my Facebook page, All Things Newly Rustic. You can email me at allthingsnewlyrustic@gmail.com. Personal message me anytime you want. If you have any questions or anything like that, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you answer all your questions. If you have any questions right now, let me know. All right. And I don't mean to block you guys. It is a big transfer, and I just want to make sure that I'm gonna get it all at the same time. You don't have to tape it. When I do big transfers, I usually do tape it, just because I don't want it to slide. And I don't know if you've noticed, but my transfer has slid a couple times. You don't really want to do that, so. And like I said, just be patient, take your time. You don't need to be in a rush. And afterwards, you're gonna have a really nice piece of furniture. I'll be showing this piece on my Facebook page, All Things Newly Rustic. So go and like it so you can see the final part of it. I got some brand new hardware. And I'm also gonna glaze. I'm gonna glaze the drawers here. So I'm gonna glaze it to match these parts in there. And if you're just joining me, I'm using the Botanical Rose transfer. And I'm on my second sheet. It comes with 2 sheets. They're 24 by 34. Sorry, 3 sheets. And it's 24 by 34. And in case you don't know, I'm from a small town called High River, Alberta. Where are you guys from? Yeah. Isn't it beautiful? It looks like a magazine, doesn't it? Monica. I think it does. Okay, and so Monica, you just joined, and there was a piece missing. It came off on the white part of the transfer, but I think it's okay because I'm gonna try and fill it with some words and stuff like that, and then glaze it to cover it up, or even try and match the paint to the transfer. That's not a big deal. The transfer the transfer is meant to be distressed anyways. So that's what you missed. And I'm almost on this piece, and then there's one more piece. That's the best sound ever when you hear that coming off. Yeah, I can fill it with glaze. It's not a big deal, and because it looks distressed already, easy. I'm almost on the second sheet, guys, and then we can work on the third sheet. Third time a charm, right? So just pull it off gently, just like one of the plastic pieces at a time. And that is done like dinner. I actually kind of like that, don't you guys? I actually think it should be a part of the transfer. Maybe I'll put in that suggestion. Okay, last one. So you guys gotta take your knife or an X-Acto knife or something like this. This is a Redesign with Prima crafting knife to cut the slits here. I actually wonder. I just got this yesterday. I don't really know how it works, but now it's probably not a good time. Okay, so you're just gonna cut. I'm just gonna cut the top part of this transfer and fold it over. I'm taking the drawers out because the drawers are sliding back a little bit, and that's perfectly normal for furniture, but it's not really good when you have a transfer that you're trying to put straight and you're trying to not rip. So I'm going to block you guys for a minute. There you go. There's a second drawer. What do you guys think? Pretty nice. Alright. So there's a couple pieces of the transfer just coming off here. Just fold them down. You can even like, it's where you won't even see it, so you can sand it or whatever. I don't mean to block you guys. I just want to make sure that I cut this properly. Okay. And there's the second there's the second part of the transfer. There will be little pieces if you cut it. I mean, there may be pieces. Push them down. I'm gonna go back afterwards and sand those. Not a big deal. Okay, one more transfer. Are you guys getting excited to see it all come together? Because I am. I've been waiting for a long time. Okay. Actually, I'm sorry. I need to line it up with this. So we're gonna put the drawer back in. Oh, why won't you go in? Okay, now it's in. Okay, same thing, we're gonna line it up. Are you guys still with me? We're almost done here. Oh, I got about 10 minutes. So I'm not exactly sure I'm going to get this done, this bottom part, in the next 10 minutes, but we're going to see what we can do here. If not, I'll always show my pictures too. I'll show you guys. Go like my page and I'll show you my pictures on my page and the Facebook group on Redesign with Prima also. I'm going to put the transfer up a tiny bit more than it should be because I want to cover that oopsie a little bit. Alright. Remember to start from the top and then work your way down. Especially when you're going on a lip on a piece of furniture. And if you're just joining me, my name is Shannon. I'm from Things Newly Rustic. I am a content creator also for Redesign with Prima. And today I'm showing you how to use Botanical Rose transfer. Super easy to use. You just need to take your time. This transfer comes in 3 different sheets. It's 25 by 34 total for the sheets. You can find this transfer at Botanical Rose. It's an older transfer. I've had it for 2 years, and I've been waiting for the perfect piece of furniture to find it on. And I found it on this piece of furniture. So. But as you can tell, this entire transfer, and the bigger ones take a lot more time than the smaller ones. That's for sure, and you need just a little more patience. So go easy, take your time, and it will be so worth it. So Redesign with Prima makes it super easy to line your transfer up to each of the other existing transfers. If you're just joining me, this transfer is already on and so is the top drawer. I just had to take the top drawer out so I could hold this drawer stable. You can see the film, you can see the plastic part. Hello, Vilman, how are you? You can see the plastic part starting to come off, and that's how you know it's adhering properly. Vilman, if you are just joining me, hello. Look at, I accidentally lost a piece of this transfer onto the white part while I was doing the second one. But like I said before, that's not a big deal. I'm just going to distress it out a little bit, put a little bit of paint, glaze it, and I think it will look like very much part of the dresser. What do you think? Or part of the transfer. I mean, it does happen where the transfer does come off. That's like, it does happen. Like this part. They are very thin. You do have to be very careful when you're taking them off the plastic part. This part that adheres to it. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to finish this entire part. I don't know. Alright. But I'm going to try and do some of it. The bigger transfers do take a while. They do take a lot longer. And that's okay too, because the bigger transfers are a lot more beautiful also. And when you're going over a lip like I am, in between drawers where there's just like this little gap, be extra careful with that also. I'm not going to have enough time to do this part, but I'm going to show you all three drawers together. And you can get an idea of what it's going to look like. I'm also not leaving these drawers cream. I'm going to glaze them. How do you like it? What do you guys think? So this will probably take me another 20-25 minutes. But I will have these pictures up on the Redesign with Prima site. I also have them on my page that you can go follow, all Things Newly Rustic. So today was the Botanical Transfer, and I hope you guys enjoyed my show. Thank you.